Before we get to Wednesday's action, twin case you missed it on Tuesday evening. This was a game where there was a rain delay, so it kind of stretched late into the evening. But Carlos Santana had a pinch hit walk-off single to win it for the Twins 7-6. So jumping into today, Wednesday, Royce Lewis. No, this is not a flashback or a replay. He did it again. Royce Lewis with yet another home run. And the helicopter bat twirl, that is worthy of a second look right there. We're not going to look at the swing twice, but we got to look at that bat twirl another time. 8 home runs in 14 games for Royce Lewis, as we're seeing from Do-Young Park of MLB.com. That is the most home runs in franchise history through 14 appearances in a season, beating out Buxton and Harmon Killebrew. Unfortunately, though, this is probably what's sticking in his mind at the moment is he was charged with an error here, cannot make a clean throw. Short hop Santana over there, kind of gets a little sideways on this throw. Santana's been so good at first base, but could not pick that. That was essentially the difference in the game. Austin Martin, who is not as comfortable in left field as center, which we'll see in a moment, playing a lot of up the middle in the infield. I think he just sees the ball better in the center of the field. Makes a beautiful read and a great diving catch, but then later on you see him make not a great read, a bad first step, but recovers incredibly well and makes a great catch in left field. Joe Ryan pitched very well in this one. Unfortunately, the Twins lose, but Joe Ryan was excellent. 6 innings, 1 run, 5 strikeouts, 19 swinging strikes. 19, which ties a season high for him. He goes 6 innings, gives up 1 run. Unfortunately, you only give up 3 runs in the game. You feel pretty good about it. I was about to say, unfortunately, the bullpen lets the Rays back in. Obviously, the Royce Lewis error hurt as well. But when you only score 2 runs, again, want to call it, Royce Lewis had a great game with the home run. It was a 3-8 game, too. So it's not like Royce was, this is on him or anything. Just very, very difficult to win when you only score 2 runs. Anyway, moving on over to St. Paul. Brooks Lee, again, talked about him yesterday, going to talk about him today. Maybe not the most athletic guy at shortstop, but plays his guts out and gets absolutely everything out of his athleticism that he can. He can make a lot of really awkward throws like this. Maybe it's the granny blue blockers. I don't know. Maybe it's these giant windshield sunglasses that he's wearing. I'm not sure, but I was at this game, and I got a bone to pick with Brooks Lee. I mean, baseball, it's the same thing over and over again. I was there with my wife and my kids, trying to show them the game, get them excited, and it's just so repetitive. It's over and over the same thing. Brooks Lee double. Brooks Lee double. Brooks Lee double. The guy hits 3 doubles in the game. Making some jokes there, obviously. But the funny thing, too, is that exit velocities on his 3 doubles, 103, 102.4, and 102.4. The man is consistent, people. Brooks Lee, so great to see. The Sire of Fort Myers this year. We did the ceremony, but we haven't really gotten to talk him up on that. Had such a great spring training, and then missed all that time with that back injury. But he is back on the field, looking tremendous. Again, 3 doubles for him and that nice defensive play as well. Saints won. Dalton Sheffield, the guy who's just bouncing all over the place, wherever the Twins need him. Their 2022, 10th round pick. Now with Wichita, gets his first homer of the year there. Ricky Castro, I want to call out him. He's been pitching great for Fort Myers. Signed out of Indy ball this year. 24-year-old who pitched his college ball at Tulane. Topped out at 94.3. And he's just been excellent. 4 shutout innings with 9 strikeouts for Ricky Castro. Nice game for Peyton Eels, too. Speaking of Indy ball signings, we had a 3-8 game for the Colonels. Saints and Windsurge win. Twins, Colonels, and Muscles all lose. Thanks so much for checking this one out. We will talk again tomorrow.